Yes, good morning, students. We are discussing about the living world. In the last class, we have discussed about the various features of living and non-living, and then classification of the living. Now, see, in taxonomy, for the study of plants and animals, we need certain aids, and all such aids which help in the identification, nomenclature, and classification of plants. That aids are known as taxonomical aids. Taxonomic studies of various species of plants and animals and other organisms, that is, to know the bioresources and diversity. Studies require correct classification, identification, collection of actual specimens of plants and animals. Fundamentals to study and essential for training in systematics. Specimens are gathered, stored, preserved with information for future studies. Some of the taxonomical aids are herbarium, botanical garden, museum, zoological park. Now see, herbarium. Herbarium is a storehouse of collected plant specimens that are dried, pressed and preserved on sheets. Specimens description on herbarium sheet, level of date and place of collection, then English and local and botanical name, family and the collector name is written on the specimen. That is very much useful in the school and colleges or university for the quick reference system for taxonomic studies. Botanical garden, a specialized garden having collection of living specimen. Plants grown for identification purpose. Plant is labeled with botanical and scientific name and family. Throughout the world, there are different botanical gardens, and that consist of numbers of plants which are from the different part of the world. In India, in Kolkata, that botanical garden is there. There you will find a very big banyan tree, that is known as Great Banyan Tree. So, for the study purpose, this botanical garden is very useful to know the features of various plants. Next is museum. Museums have collection of preserved plant and animal specimen, that is for the study and references. Set up in educational institutions, specimen preserved in containers and jars in preservative solutions. Plants and animals, dry specimen, insect boxes after collecting, killing and pinning. Large animals stuffed and preserved. Skeletons of animals, these are kept in museum. In Kolkata, that is a very big museum is there, where you can find the different types of insects, different types of animals, plants, wood, and that is preserved in a very well manner. So museum is also very much useful for the study purpose. Zoological park. Zoological parks are the place where wild animals are kept in protected under human care. That is for the study to know the food habits and the behavior of the wild animals. That is very good for providing as animals natural habitat. Throughout the world, there are a number of zoological parks are there. In India also, hundreds of zoological parks are there. There you can see the different animals, how they live naturally and their food habits. Now next, taxonomical aid is key. Key is another taxonomical aid used for the identification of plants and animals based on the similarities and dissimilarities, based on contrasting character, generally in pair, that is couplet, represent choice between two opposite options, accepting one and rejecting another. Each statement, that is the lead for information. Separate taxonomic keys, each taxonomic category like family, genus and species identification purpose is there. This is analytical in nature. For example, see one taxonomical key. Taxonomic key is a device that biologists use to figure out what unknown organisms actually are. The key is made up so that you answer a series of questions about the characteristics and an answer is narrowed down. For example, dry skin. If suppose in animals there may be two possibilities of the skin, that may be the dry or wet. If it is no, then suppose it is a salamander, a amphibians. If it is yes, that means hair is present. Now for hair, two possibilities are there, yes or no. If hair is absent, that is absent, then lizard is there. If present, again two features are there, whether opposable thumbs are there or not. If it is not, then it is tiger. Again, if it is yes, again two possibilities are there, bipedal or not. Yes. If it is yes, that means bipedal, that means human. If no, that means gorilla. So on that basis, we can identify the nature of the features of an plant and animals by using the taxonomical key. So this is all about your taxonomical aids. That's all.